Hey y'all, so we're doing something exciting today. I'm sure you guys have heard of the trend where people are exchanging their screen time for reading. Well, I'm going to be attempting that today. I have no clue what my screen time is like. I know like towards the end of the day, like when I'm relaxing, I spend a lot of time scrolling. I'm trying to break that habit by reading, but I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been doing a good job. So I thought this was the perfect challenge to make sure that I'm spending more time reading than I'm spending on my phone, if that makes sense. Let's see what my screen time even looks like. It's currently Monday, 11 a.m. Let's see, I'm gonna be hopeful that last week I wasn't on my phone as much. Monday, August 14th, 11 hours and 40 minutes. Geez, so that's gonna be that's the amount of time that I need to read today. 11 hours and 40 minutes. I'm looking at like what's all included in this on YouTube. So like the majority of my time, okay, that's what I was gonna say. So gosh, I like hate my hair today. Like the majority of my screen time, it's really like me watching podcasts like on YouTube. So like a lot of I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts. So like the ones that I listen to a lot are on YouTube. So like my screen will be on. So like technically like that's screen time, but I don't want y'all thinking like I'm just out here like this. Like I am, but it's not that bad. Most of it is just me listening to podcasts. Cause I'm gonna do my best to hit these goals. Like I wasn't expecting my screen time to be that high. We have established that for today, Monday, August 21st, I need to be reading for 11 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer on my phone. So I'm currently reading The Institute by Stephen King. This is my first time ever reading a Stephen King novel. Actually, that's not true. I tried to read it and I did not finish. I don't even think I got like a significant portion of the way through. I don't remember why I didn't finish it or what was going on. I didn't. I'm on page 182. How many pages are in this book? There are 557 pages and I'm on 182. So I have a lot more of this book that I have to get through, but I wanted like my next reads to already be picked out so I'm not like spending time trying to figure out what I'm gonna read next. So I'm also currently in the middle of The Secret History. This book was really good. I changed my mind about like what it is that I wanted to read, like the genre. So this is the next book on my list. Everybody says such great things about it. So I'm actually really excited to finish reading it because it was good. Like when I was reading it, I was engaged. I don't know what happened. Sometimes I'll do that. Like I'll start a book and then I just won't finish it, or like I'll stop in between. Next is another book that I'm currently in the middle of reading, Vicious. I'm on page 79 of this book. So I literally just started this. I started this before I started reading The Institute, but I was really excited to read Stephen King. So I was like, you know what, pause on this one and I'll come back to it. So this so far seemed good, but I think actually I'm gonna wait until the very end to read this one because it's a series. So yeah, now this is ambitious. I also chose A Little Life. I've heard great things about it. This is by Hanya Yanagiara. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. Everybody says that this book is really good. This isn't the kind of thing that I would typically read or go for, but that's kind of what drew me to it because I want to expand my reading horizons, you know? Yeah, honestly, with my screen time, I may have the time to get through something like this. I just might. And then this is the last book. So this one is called One of Us is Dead. This is by Geneva Rose. I've been wanting to read this for a while. I think I found out about this author off TikTok. Like I think she was promoting this book, or like she had her husband create a TikTok about this book on her behalf. We're just gonna get started. I simply don't understand why I'm having the worst hair day of all time today, but it's not important. It's currently like 3:20 and I have been reading for exactly 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I honestly thought, like, I know it's a challenge, but I honestly thought this would be easier than what it has been. And I don't know if it's because of the book that I'm reading, if I'm just like not that engaged or interested in the material, or what it is. But it's like, I feel like I've been reading for 2 hours, right? But I feel like I've been reading for like 5. Like, it seems it's dragging. And I'm like, I have 9 more hours to go. Ugh. I'm currently taking a break because I have to pick up my sister from school. But the book is just now starting to pick up. We're just now starting to get into some action. I think I'm like almost 300 pages in, so I have about like around 200 more to go. But man, it's like, it's not that the book is not necessarily good, it's just not like grabbing my attention in the way that I would like for a book to. Like, usually when I'm reading a psychological thriller or I'm reading a horror novel, like, it grabs my attention. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat, like waiting for what's coming next. And with this, I feel like I'm just, at this point, I'm just waiting to finish it because I've started it. You know, I can tell that it may have a nice ending that's gonna wrap everything together, but it's just getting through it. It's been a little rough. So it's currently 3 a.m. and I have about 4 hours and 40 minutes left of my reading goal. I feel like I would have gotten more done today had I not had to pick up my parents from the airport. I got back from doing that and spent some time with them, so that sucked up a bit of my time. But I feel like for my goal to have been 11 hours and 40 minutes, I feel like this is pretty good. I would stay up longer, but I do have work in the morning, so I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hi friends, I'm wearing the same outfit, but it is a different day, and I'm still on the Institute. Yesterday I got about 7 hours of reading done, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. That's a lot of reading, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt it. Like, I was not expecting this challenge to take so much out of me, but it has. But I'm pushing through it. I actually am really excited to get this book finished and start reading some of the other books on my TBR list. So without further ado, let's just get into it. All right, so today's screen time that we're beating is, let's see. So Tuesday, August 15th, I was on my phone for 8 hours and 13 minutes. So that is our time for the day. Y'all, I keep falling asleep. I cannot stop sleeping. It's what, 8:50 something right now. I have about like 6 hours and 30 minutes left. Because I'm very tired and I keep dozing off, I decided to leave and get some snacks. This is just filled with sugar. So I figured, if I'm snacking on something, and especially if I'm like intaking something that's sweet, like there's sugar in my body, it's gonna wake me up and I'll be able to get through this challenge. So hopefully this helps, and I'm gonna get back to reading. Y'all, I'm struggling. Oh well, we have 5 hours and 15 minutes left. I have finally finished the Institute. My overall rating, I would rate it at 3.8 out of 5 stars. it was kind of slow in a lot of places, and it kind of dragged on. I felt like there was a lot of information that was provided that was not necessarily necessary. It was enjoyable, like it was entertaining in a sense, but I'm happy it's over. All right, we're officially on to our next book. Because the Institute was so slow, and I feel like the other books that I chose are kind of like, they seem like they would be on the slower side as well. I'm deciding to go with One of Us is Dead. I feel like the drama of this is what's gonna make this interesting and a really good read, and kind of what I need right now. All right, y'all. So I ended yesterday's challenge with 4 hours and 22 minutes left of my goal. So I got about like 4 hours of reading done, which is good. But I'm not gonna lie, I was trying everything in my power to stay awake and could not. Like I was out. Kind of sucks. I didn't hit yesterday's goal or Monday's goal, but today's a new day, and I believe today's time that I have to read is, so the time that I have to read, the amount of time that I have to read for today is 9 hours and 2 minutes. So I'm currently leaving the house right now. I'm about to head to a coffee shop. I just want a little bit of, I want a change of scenery. All right, so I lied. I didn't go to a coffee shop. I decided I wanted Chick-fil-A and to have a picnic at the park. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so change of plans. The park wasn't nearly as peaceful as I needed it to be. I kept being attacked by ants who wanted my Chick-fil-A. And I believe like the city was doing maintenance on that particular park. So it was loud, and the guy was like mowing the grass in the area where I was, and I kept getting like hit with like clumps of dirt and grass. So I'm at the coffee shop that I was going to go to initially. So hopefully this is better. This book, I'm back home by the way. This book is pissing me off, and not in a bad way because it's like not a good book or it's not good writing. The fact that I'm pissed off is good because some of the characters in here, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, so this book is really like surrounding like the drama in an affluent Atlanta town, and these women are very much like, if you think of like, what is that show, the housewives show, The Real Housewives. Oh, The Real Housewives. So it's like, you know, okay, let me collect my thoughts. So you know, like The Real House, or is it The Desperate Housewives? No, that's a show. That's a different show. What is it? Okay, it's The Real Housewives. So like, you know how there's like the Real Housewives of Orange County, or the Real Housewives of, you know, so and so city. This would be the Real Housewives of Buckhead, because these women are so catty and so petty and so toxic and so much drama. I'm on page like 90 something now. Like I'm on like chapter 20 of this book. Like I'm just flying through it because I'm so engrossed in it. Like this is kind of what I was talking, like this is what I was like struggling with the Institute, is like it just was not grasping my attention the way that I like for a book too. Like when I was reading it, I didn't really forget that I was reading. With this, there's been multiple times where I forgot that I was reading because I'm so engrossed in the drama, and I don't know what that says about me. Anyway, I'm still reading. I have about like 7 hours and 26 minutes to go. So we're just gonna keep powering through this. I do have work later on, so I'm gonna be reading up until 4 p.m. When I have to go to work. Hi. All right, y'all. Yesterday I did not update you guys. After I came home from work, I did some more reading, and this is my time remaining. This is how much time I had left after reading. I feel like that's pretty good, because what was my My goal was like 9 hours. I feel like that's pretty good. So I read about like 7 hours yesterday. I'm not mad at that. Honestly, like, I know that I'm not hitting these goals like perfectly. Like, I'm not doing like the full time, but like I'm doing as much as I can in a day, you know, without like literally falling asleep. But I'm proud of myself because I literally did not, I know that if I hadn't done this challenge, I would not have gotten through the Institute, at least not yet. Like, I'd still be reading it. So this honestly has gotten me through not one, but going on 2 books. I have like a couple pages left of this book, just like a couple. This, okay, let's talk about this. I kind of love it. And like, it's not even really like there's this like huge plot or like it's so hard to explain. It's literally like I'm watching reality TV. Like, I'm just watching these people be mean and vile and terrible and petty and bratty, and it is so entertaining. Like, I've literally gotten through this in one day. Like, it is so entertaining. Like, this captivated me more than the Institute did. All I do know is that I really do like this author, Geneva Rose. I really like her writing. I saw that she also wrote The Perfect Marriage. I do have that book on like Apple Books, but I haven't read it. So now I'm kind of excited to read that because, I don't know, I really enjoy this. I'm gonna finish this up. Oh wait, we have to see what my time is that I have to beat for the day. All right, so last week on Thursday, I was on my phone for 5 hours and 6 minutes. So that is how much I am going to read today. Y'all, this book, there was a plot twist at the end that I was not expecting. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to rate it. I give it a 4 out of 5. Now on to our next book. Oh wait, next book. I'm really excited to read this because everybody says that this book is so good, but I'm also terrified to read this because everybody says this book is sad and depressing, and I don't like to cry. I don't like watching sad movies, reading sad books. Like, I just don't like it. So I'm just really nervous about reading this because I'm just really nervous about getting emotionally attached to the characters and then getting my heart ripped out of my chest. Like, I just don't know if I can handle that right now. Nonetheless, I'm gonna give it a shot though. So. All right, y'all, it's hours later. I'm not gonna lie. I have been procrastinating reading this book. How much time? I have 4 hours and 27 minutes left, so I did not read much at all. I've started it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bored. I know it's like, I'm literally within the first couple pages, but I'm just not really excited about reading this at all. I'm gonna push through it though. I'm gonna push through it. Hey y'all, it's Friday. I already went ahead and looked at today's agenda and it said 14 hours. There are no words. I have nothing to say to even excuse myself for that. But what I will say today is that that's not happening. Not only because there literally are not enough hours in the day, it's 7 p.m. I cannot get myself to read another book. Honestly, that's a lie. I could probably read another book. I just don't want to read A Little Life. I don't know what it is about this book, but I just don't want to read it. Like, I'm dreading it so much. Yeah, I'm so sorry if this video has turned out whack because I literally have not hit any of my screen time goals. I'm just literally thinking, like, what was I doing for like that much time? Like, what was I doing? But that's neither here nor there. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If not, I'm sorry. Please come back and maybe another one of my videos will suit you better. Yeah, that's all. Bye.